All right.
Somebody's muted. Who's muted? Tina?
Maybe it's me. Is it
No,
me?
I think it's Tina. It's Tina.
Whoops. Guess I'll start the cam.
How's that?
We hear you now.
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh my goodness. Mr.
Make
Levi.
sure I plug in.
No,
Okay.
I had to call Gail for something, and then when you put us up there, totally forgot we were backstage yakking on our phones.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking. That's what I meant by hang up.
I'm having a
I woke
Dorito.
up with you don't know this information, but I woke up with a terrible neck pain this morning. I got up, took an naproxen, laid back down, and I said, you got to do something else. And so I rolled over to hubby's side where he had a heating pad, and I managed to get it plugged in and laid on it. And I usually lay on my side when I sleep, but I had to lay flat to where the cover, the neck, and then I put my hair up here, and I just let it sit on my neck for about an hour or more. And then finally I felt like I could get up. So I got up and I was getting dressed. I mean, I was dressed, but I was doing my hair and stuff like that. And then I heard the construction guys come out, and they were working on doing our driveway. We're getting some work done for the camper. We're getting a carport put in for the camper. So I looked at outside and I was like, look at all that dirt. And I walked out and was like, hey guys, what are y'all going to do with that dirt? And they were young guys. They were like, oh, we're going to put it in that truck. And Colby heard me. He's the guy who's worked on it before. And he said, hey. And I came back outside and he's like, you want that dirt? I'm like, yeah, I do want that dirt.
Welcome,
That's awesome.
everyone.
Good dirt.
Yeah, so I can pull up some of my raised beds. Some of my raised beds aren't all the way full, so that'll help with that.
Hey, Troy Sutton and Donald Stitchery. Nice to see you. Hey, Heather. How are you?
Pretty much my dirt anyway, so.
Yes, pretty much.
I mean.
So Jamie said to bring a snack and a drink.
Yeah, bring your snack and your cold beverage.
I got my cold iced tea.
All right. Tina, listen, Heather.
Let me
and Gail, where's your beverage and your snack?
I got my snack.
You gotta have your beverage and your snack. Same with the people in the chat. You're supposed to bring your beverage and a snackaroo.
Yeah.
I have my water.
Hey, Teresa.
I already ate all my snacks.
How are you?
Welcome in. I didn't bring a snack or a drink, but I guess I've got some honey sitting here. If I get hungry,
That's
I
a
can
snack. That'll count.
Right. The bug files.
Ladies, I'm gonna starting. It's called hashtag Tasty Tuesdays. So every Tuesday, I'm going to post some type of cooking video, whether it be a snack, a dessert, or a meal. And if you all would like to join in and do it, anything, just hashtag it and tag me, and I will add you to a playlist. So
okay.
It is. I figured because I do a lot of gardening, and I feel like I need to get back into doing some cooking as well. And Tina, you will have a hashtag Grow It, Cook It video coming soon.
Awesome.
Okay?
That goes perfect.
I'm trying to get everything put together.
Did you get that, Gail?
Yeah. Okay. I was listening while I was getting my drink and my snack.
Hashtag Tasty
Heather,
Tuesdays starts tomorrow.
Tasty Tuesdays.
What did I do?
I said you can go get a snack.
Just hashtag it Tasty Tuesday and tag me so I can add you.
When is it starting, Jamie?
For anybody out there that wants.
This is Lord Amanda Dawkins.
When does it start, Jamie?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay.
Yes. And it can be anything that you feel like making. I don't care. A dessert, a snack.
Man, if I would have known that, I would have put my key lime pie under that hashtag.
Yeah. Tasty Tuesday.
Rob, good to see you.
My video comes out tomorrow. I got another one I got to edit for next Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, I'll come up with another recipe. I told
you. Yeah, whatever you guys, whatever you ladies and people would like to do, I
had the early gardening thing going on. Yeah, but now I'm getting so totally attacked by bugs.
Hey,
I told
Alfonso.
Tina,
Oh,
I
the
put my
bugs are
last
horrible.
2 zucchini seeds in the ground and I'm done. I'm
The
I'm
bugs
just
are
going to
horrible.
maintain what I have. That's it.
Oh, what a
Well,
great time. Have a good holiday.
People are
No
just now putting their
kidding.
gardens in, and mine's already playing out. It's
What?
terrible. Except
Oh,
some
wow.
people are just putting their gardens in, and I'm already like infested with bugs.
I told her she just needs to spray something to get rid of them.
My husband's a firm believer in the 7 dust. We've always used it for many years, and we
Yeah.
only apply that when necessary because that takes care of all of them. And we apply it a light dusting at night and just let it on there. The rain will wash it off, and if we decide to harvest, we will wash it off, thorough washing before we eat it. But that takes care of a lot of bugs.
Do I have no sound? Can you guys hear me okay?
I can hear you.
I can hear
Yes.
I just
Give her a
saw
thumbs
Rob
up in the
said-
chat if you all can hear her, please.
you. Everybody's
says
wearing
no sound.
green.
Now, give them a
Maybe
thumbs
it's
up.
Rob who doesn't have sound. I don't know. I'm confused.
Everybody's
out.
wearing green except for me. I'm wearing red.
Okay, I have a question
I'm wearing
about
blue.
7 dust, and what does it do to be getting rid of the bugs? Like, how does
It's
it work?
like a light dusting. You just or a powder. You just sprinkle it lightly over top of your plants, like the leaves. I mean, really, really light. And when the bugs
they take a
start
bite
chewing
and
on
they
it, it kills them.
So I'll put my 2 cents in on that. If you're going to use
everybody's
it,
different.
yeah, no, and it's fine. But if you're going to use it, I would recommend, as Gary does, sprinkle it on in the evening time, but get
That's
up
what he
and rinse it off in the morning because then it won't kill the pollinators off, but it will kill all the other bugs off. Does that make
Because
sense?
What she said.
little like things that like cut the insides of them or something.
That's the diatomaceous earth.
Yes.
I think the 7 dust, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't it,
similar.
like they eat it and it gets on their feet and they can take it back to their home and then other insects, the rest of the family.
Yes.
I.e. Yeah.
But I also Googled that because I'm a hummingbird fanatic and it will not hurt the hummingbirds.
Hi,
It will
Rob.
not hurt.
Hi,
I
Teresa.
Google anything
Hello,
because I
Alfonso.
am a hummingbird fanatic. My
Hey,
daughter
Eve.
got this hummingbird cup for my birthday.
That's pretty. I like
Cool.
Or
that.
not my daughter, my best friend from work, and she's moving to Alabama.
That's pretty.
Thank you. Yes, she knows.
Hey, Shannon,
Anyhow,
welcome
yes,
in.
so I always Google everything. I'm very adamant about no pesticides, anything that's going to kill any type of life. I Google everything.
Yeah. It just
And it's
would
Heather's turn.
it would make me nervous to use it because I have so many bees, you know.
Exactly. But
Right.
like she said, if you do it in the nighttime and then get up in the morning and rinse it off.
You have to get up early to go rinse it off.
Well, luckily I don't really get too many bugs that attack my plants, so I don't really have a huge issue.
But somebody was saying something about they were using Dawn dish liquid. Oh my gosh, I wish I'd have wrote that down. And something
Dawn
else
dish,
that they put a mist on. I think it was Deanna. Was it
They use
Deanna?
Dawn dish soap and water.
Yes. Was
And
it
that is
water?
a natural thing that you can spray on the leaves
I've
too.
done that on my sunflowers because I'm not going to eat them.
You can do it on anything else too.
Yeah, Dawn's not going
I
to
don't
hurt
plan
anything.
on
You do
eating
Dawn
them.
dish liquid with a little bit of Dawn with some soap, water in a
Yeah,
spray
it works
bottle.
for
and
those
just spray
little.
it. 'Cause I've done it on my rose
It
bushes.
works
and
for
it
the
didn't
little
hurt.
black worms that go on the sunflowers. I don't know what they're called, but it works for those.
Mm.
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome.
I've
Thank you for
never seen it.
coming.
You have
Yes,
to
see.
do a video, Gail.
No.
She said no.
No.
All right, are we ready? Hello, Adrian.
I
Welcome
have been
in.
attacked by so many bugs.
Trivia?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have trivia. So just
No, it's
I'm going to
Heather.
say this before we start.
Okay.
Add 2 teaspoons of dish soap to 1 pint of water. And that will kill your bugs.
It will also kill wasps because we had them trying to build a nest on the porch. And I just
It kills
And
In
aphids.
areas of my garden, it's just too late.
Okay. Well,
That's no fun.
It's in the grave. It's in the grave. They're dead. They're dead.
you're frozen.
All right, Heather, take it away with your trivia. Y'all got your thinking caps on?
Okay,
Let's
Adrian.
roll. Let's roll.
Yeah,
Get them thinking caps on.
Okay, what is the tallest mountain?
That's correct, Adrian. That's what we were just talking about. What?
What is the tallest mountain?
Mount Everest?
Yeah. Bing, bing, bing. The elevation is 29,000 feet.
Mm-mm.
That's what we
Oh,
were
wow.
talking about before Adrian jumped in about what to use. And you would have to wash it off like first thing in the morning or something.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah. Okay, you guys ready for another one?
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Okay, which U.S. state or states has the most mountains?
Montana.
Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Who said Montana? They were right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, woohoo!
I'm letting people think. If
You're
they
letting
are.
them think. Oh, letting
Just
them
let
think.
them think if they are thinking.
What you guessing in the chat there?
I know. I should have put my guess in the chat.
I know,
I
I
didn't
just
think
shouted
it was
mine out.
right.
Shame on me.
I didn't actually think I was right, but
You probably are.
I'm just gonna throw one out there.
I know, I told myself I was going to behave.
I don't
Take my
think
answers in.
Texas. Texas would not be my guess.
No,
no.
Maryland's not my guess because I live in Maryland. Mm-mm.
Flat and dry.
West Virginia.
Okay, you ready for the answer?
I'm
Yes.
still going to stick with
So
Colorado.
it's the western states. So the western side of the United States. It's Arizona, Colorado, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming.
Holy smoke, that's a lot.
Yeah, because some of them run.
Together.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
I thought we had a lot of mountains here in Oregon, but I guess not compared to.
Well,
Maryland
according to
That's
AI, artificial intelligence overview, I'm finding this a lot now when I Google things. Like artificial AI is giving their opinion, says that West Virginia is considered the most mountainous state in the United States, even though its highest peak is Spruce Mountain, is only 4,864 feet tall.
Huh.
But what is interesting is that when you read all the answers, you have to scroll down and those states are listed there as well. So
Yeah. So
interesting.
yeah, it is. I guess that's kind of an open-ended question. Like, I guess it would depend what the height would be. Because
Well, it was what state had the most mountains, right?
right.
So
What the height would be.
okay, I don't need to be
This one,
technical.
and it's
Just
kind
find
of
out.
fitting. I didn't do it on purpose, but what is your favorite snack? It's a question.
Hello, Donnell Stitchery. Hello, E. and Rob's Allotment Gardening.
I don't know. You know what my favorite snack is? You want the truth? Is a large Diet Coke and French fries from McDonald's.
I love their fries. I can't eat the burgers though because it hurts my stomach. But the fries, yeah.
So Alfonso,
Hello, Devon.
if you do a search on Google about AI will give you its opinion of the Bible. Remember, the best source is going directly to the source, and use your Bible for any information.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. So one of my favorite snacks would be chips and salsa.
Chips and salsa?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'll take that too.
Yeah, and then cheese, like cheddar cheese, pepper.
Yeah,
jack.
I'll do that too.
How Jesus is the Lord.
I think we've talked about that.
Yeah, I know. We've talked about chips and salsa. I remember. I also
Jamie,
like chips and guacamole. I love chips and guacamole.
Guacamole.
I love guacamole. Hey, can we just eat it all?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
I
a
like
big
fruit
old-
parfaits. Those are good.
Yes. Right?
But when I think of, I mean, snack, I just think of like salty, sweet.
Welcome in everyone that's coming in.
Yeah,
Sorry.
occasionally I'll want ice cream, but it's not very often.
Yeah, I don't do ice cream.
So that poses a different question. What's your favorite ice cream?
Pistachio, almond, and Rocky Road.
Jamie?
Coffee.
Coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Mint chocolate chip.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's
I like that
too.
Almond, pistachio, and Rocky Road. Those all have nuts in it.
Vanilla bean.
Vanilla,
Yeah,
classic vanilla.
Road, mint chocolate chip.
Black cherry.
Orange sherbet.
There's a really good one up in Lancaster at a place called September Farms, and they make this chocolate raspberry one. Absolutely delicious. Delicious.
Blue Bunny has that chocolate cherry chunk.
Yeah.
Oh, that one is delicious. It's cherry with the little chunks of chocolate.
I've been creating a dilly bar, and I haven't been to Dairy Queen in a few years. But I remember a few years ago when I went to Dairy Queen, their dilly bars were like these little itty bitty things.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember as a kid, they were like ginormous.
Yeah. I do like a good sherbet. I love rainbow sherbet.
Yeah. I eat it like I try to eat the different colors of the sherbet.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll scoop out the different parts so I get the taste.
They have those little cups of the sherbet, which I would have never thought to buy, but somebody brought it here one time when my hubby was sick as a dessert. And it's got all the flavors, like you say, and some people will be digging for the separate flavors. I like to dip in the middle and get a little bit of each flavor. But those are good. I love those little sherbet.
Yeah, I'm like that
absolutely.
too with my dinner plate. I eat like one thing at a time before I go to the next thing.
You eat all of one thing and then all of the next thing and then all of the next thing. I don't do that.
Neither do I. Hey, running shoes, welcome in, and women outdoors.
I want to eat a little of all of it while it's hot. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, I do.
So I go round and round. I may finish first the thing I like the best out of the dinner, but yeah.
Ooh, you know what? One of my favorites in the
Ooh,
summer.
I love custard. Yes, I love custard too.
Those real fruit popsicles.
I woman outdoors.
Have you guys had those?
No.
Yeah.
Strawberry is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
My dad used to like those.
Yeah, they're really yummy.
I would assume those are fairly easy to make yourself if you had the popsicle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yep. You could just blend it up in the blender.
Yeah.
You
Unlike the Kool-Aid ones.
That gives me a good idea. I have the popsicle holders. Yeah. I need to look up some popsicle ideas. That'd be a cute video, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be fun. Would it? Yeah. No,
yeah. I think it'd be a cute collaboration.
I used to have some molds, but
yeah, me too. I don't. I have no kids here anymore, so I don't need them.
Yeah, I've lost them, or they're packed in some random box.
Hey, Jennifer Ocean Homestead. I just
watermelon. That's a good one.
Jennifer's here, but she's my shout out for our chat on Thursday. But I'm shouting out her today because she's here. Welcome in, Jennifer. I found her on Bushcraft Families Live this morning. And,
on all the people that are in here in the chat right now, no matter whose chat you're in, if you'll go and share us out on your community tab to get more people in here, we would definitely appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're all working on our watch time. I reached 507.
Good.
Yay.
So Jennifer has 343 subs. Jennifer Ocean Homestead. She does gardening and that. And so I reached out to her today, let her know what I was going to do. And here she is. Thanks, Jennifer. Right. Glad you're here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think that it's really nice because a lot of the at least the communities that I'm in, and I think you guys are in too, everybody's just so kind and and sharing people out and
Yeah.
really, and the people that are in chat too.
Yeah, and it's nice that there's other, we don't stick to our same like homesteading and that. There's other people that
thank you, Handicap Traveler.
Yeah. No, it's really
yeah,
fun.
Mona did what? Mona did what's collab. Do you have any questions about that, Tina? Mona did what is doing a hashtag Christmas in July collab.
I was going to talk about that today too.
Where all the channels who join in are going to make a Christmas ornament. They're going to draw for a semifinalist winner. They're going to send that name on to Mona. Mona's going to draw for one grand prize winner who's going to win all the homemade Christmas ornaments.
And we're going to join in on our Make and Mingle Wednesdays, Christmas in July. We're going to do that.
I already made one set of ornaments, but I wanted to have a few that whoever was the winner could pick from. And since I'm making so many, I thought
that's right, Adrian.
And Gail Southern Living. I'm joining both on it, so I'll be sending out 2 ornaments.
Bill, we're supposed to do a video for that.
My announcement, I went ahead and made one video and put it out on both channels. It's going to come out tomorrow.
Okay, I need to do that too.
This is just the announcement video. I'm going to make another video later where I will hopefully show the ornament and then how I'm going to do it is I'm going to use the YouTube random comment picker and pick somebody from my comment section.
Well, Jennifer, you come to the right spot because
I need to learn everything.
This group of people is very knowledgeable.
Yeah,
we all support and help each other, ask questions. Gail and I and Heather, we do a live on Wednesday. We call Make and Mingle. It's crafting, and then Thursdays, Gail and I do a live.
Where did Jamie go?
I don't know. She probably needed to go do something.
I'm right here. I'm here.
Oh. Does she have to go get some more snacks?
I'm here.
Are you?
I got my yogurt.
Oh, that's.
I had my yogurt today.
No, I'm here. Just a lot of commotion just happened, so I had to do what I had to do. You ladies were fine. You got this. You got this. And I wanted to ask Adrian, is she still going to go live after us today?
Ooh, Chattanooga. I like that country.
So the next Make and Mingle after the wreaths, can we make that one the Christmas in July?
Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to we need to discuss this like on a Monday or something so we can be prepared for Wednesday.
Yeah, and you know what y'all could do to get people that maybe want to do the same thing with you? Make a list of the supplies that they need and post that.
Yeah, so like on Wednesday we're doing
get the supplies that they need.
Hey, Victoria G.
Right. Hi, Victoria.
Welcome in, Victoria.
So what we were gonna do is post some pictures in our community tab, because this last one we didn't do. Because are we doing us all doing the same thing this Wednesday, right?
Well, we're gonna do wreaths on Wednesday.
Okay, so
and it's not the same thing. We're just gonna have to
we're making
whatever wreath you want to make is what you're gonna make. But
3 different styles of wreaths.
Yeah. So we need to make a list and post that on our community tab. Is that right? Is that what you're saying, Heather?
Yeah, I'm gonna take some photos of a few different ideas of things that people could use to make a wreath if they wanted to join in.
Yeah. Dollar Tree's the best place to go get your stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to put July 3rd as Christmas in July.
Wow. Yeah. I think we discussed that, but do you have another trivia? I don't want to take away from Jamie's.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm just going to do what I got to do so I don't get into community started.
This one is probably the hardest question that you'll ever have.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Ready.
What's your favorite dessert?
Cheesecake.
Really?
Oh, I love cheesecake.
Yeah.
Me too, cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
I like
Yeah.
too many.
Cheesecake.
That key lime pie I made is a lot like cheesecake, really. I mean, it's similar.
I
know-
love Virginia.
Have you made your own cheesecake?
I have. I made a limoncello cheesecake, and I used the crust with the biscotti cookies versus the graham cracker.
Ooh, I got to go to Canada. In 6th grade, we went on a trip there, and we had to got to have tea and crumpets.
Yum. Yum.
So-
Let us know in the comments what your favorite dessert is. Somebody's got.
Chocolate fudge cake.
Yep.
That sounds good too. Chocolate cake.
So who invented the chocolate fudge cake?
Salem, Oregon, Troy?
No, Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. Okay. We got a Salem in Oregon too.
Yeah.
There's Salem, Massachusetts. There's
Ice cream.
I was trying to remember what my shirt said because it's new.
Uh-huh.
Rooted and built up in Christ. Colossians 2:6-7. I was trying to remember what it said. When I got my last YouTube check, I purchased this T-shirt.
Oh, okay. That's
Nice.
cute.
Spanish bar cake. I have never heard of that.
Is that where there's one Hispanic cake that we used to get over at the there used to be a little shop in my old neighborhood, and the cake was so moist and fluffy at the same time. It was so good.
That's interesting, Jennifer. I'm going to write that down because I'm curious to know what it is.
You know, the inside of our oven. The inside of our oven. Something happened. It just. I had made up some zucchini squares to cook, and I kept noticing it's not getting warm. It's not getting warm. What's wrong? He's got to finish checking it out. But for right now, I have to cook everything on the top of the stove or in one of my appliances.
Do you have an air fryer?
Oh yeah, I've got an air fryer. I got an instant.
That's what I would use. Yeah,
I got all things.
I wonder if you just need a new element.
Maybe he's got to just. I don't want to put any pressure on him, so I'm just going to cook on top of the stove and just be quiet until.
Yeah, it's hot out anyway. So.
There's a lot going on right now.
Is Jennifer? Is that the same as the tres leche? If that's how you say it.
I like that. I personally like that.
Yeah,
I've never tasted the tres leche.
It's good.
And another thing is truffles. I love truffles. They're so good.
Truffles are good too.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody hungry now? No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, thanks, Heather.
Well, the yogurt doesn't smell so good now with all this talking about chocolate cake.
I don't it on purpose. Make me feel hungry.
We always talk about food.
Hi, Christy.
Hey, Christy.
Food is a big part of most people's lives, right? Okay, so here's a hard question.
Then I'll probably like it if it doesn't have carrots in it.
Oh,
I like spice cake is good.
Yes, definitely.
I will eat it in a heartbeat. My grandmother used to make me spice cake every year for my birthday with cream cheese frosting.
Oh, okay, Heather. You're in trouble.
So good. Okay, so what have you harvested so far?
So funny you should ask.
What it might be from your gardens or wherever you may buy stuff. I do a triple.
Okay, Gail first. We go around the corner.
Me first.
What have you harvested, Gail?
That is pretty bad.
Mariana tomatoes, cilantro, zucchini, butternut squash, yellow squash, parsley.
Wow.
Spaghetti squash. That's all I can remember.
That's a lot.
A lot of squash.
Oh,
Lot of
wow.
tomatoes.
You and
I
I
have
both.
a lot of tomatoes, and they're trying to all go red at the same time. It's
You
Oh,
can
wow.
put them in freezer bags in the freezer if you're not ready to use them right now.
yeah, they're finally turning in the. I had them in paper bags to turn them, and I have a bunch on the vine. They're just now starting to blush right now. So
Yeah,
Nice.
that
Oh, wow.
sounds good. Mail me your recipe, Andy.
Jamie, what have you harvested out of your garden?
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I've gotten a few cherry tomatoes from the hanging plant. I've gotten some cucumbers, some yellow sweet banana peppers, some green peppers, broccoli, cauliflower, and a mess of green beans.
That's
what I've gotten.
awesome.
she
Oh, not
reminded me of all the
not to
things I
mention
forgot to say.
strawberries, blueberries, and grapes soon.
I didn't even say ground cherries, lettuce, cayenne
ready to
pepper, kidney beans. I forgot all the stuff.
Yeah, you're where? Texas?
Yeah,
Right.
but my garden's already gone through its good part and is into the driving me crazy.
When in the world did you, Jamie? When in the world did you put out your peppers and cucumbers? Because we're pretty much in the same zone, and I don't have that.
Well,
Germinating
some of
seeds.
them just produced some early, so they technically were big enough to do stuff with. And the ones that I've harvested from are the ones that I started indoors over the winter months that I put out. So they weren't, once they got acclimated to being outside, then they started flowering. So they are short. The plants are short, but they have flowers and are producing.
Yeah,
The other
mine have the flowers, and I found like one or two little bell peppers coming. So,
Oh,
but
yeah.
my tomato plants, and I kid you not, my tomato plants. I went out the other day and I couldn't get over like 24 hours how many tomatoes are out there already. I was like,
Yeah, they just
"Woo-hoo."
like pop up. Our tomato plants out there are loaded with
Yeah.
tomatoes right now. I'm going to get
Good
swamped at one time. I just see it. It's like,
I have a
my
ton
fingers
of
empty.
weeds.
What about you, Heather?
Me, oh my gosh! So I've still got some starts in the house,
Good job.
and oh my gosh, not a lot. Like mostly just like strawberries, raspberries, herbs. I've got an inside tomato plant that I've
Hi,
been
Lori's world.
I've still like for me, my biggest harvesting time isn't until like August, September.
Yeah.
But I've got out of control, I don't know, maybe pumpkins and gourds of some sort growing everywhere.
That's
like,
awesome.
Not where I planned. So I'll have a bunch of that. But yeah, mostly just herbs. And right now I'm in my raspberry harvest.
Hey, Kathleen.
Hey, Kathleen.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Oh, and I forgot I harvested a bunch of celery.
I just did that today, just because it was too skinny and I wanted to cut it so it would start regrowing again.
Ooh.
So, but it's still edible, right? It's no big deal.
Yeah. I love using celery in soups and things like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Today I just went out and harvested a bunch of potatoes. I had to pull one of my garlics out. It's small, but it's fine. I've done parsley and cilantro, which I've dehydrated and put away. I've done green beans. I couldn't get over how many were out there, so I did a whole bunch more of those today. Okay. And a couple of onions. I was telling Gail, my onions are not growing big, and I think it has to do with my soil being too hard underneath. Like it's just not growing and establishing the roots down.
I wonder with some sand or perlite.
And I'm thinking all I need to do is probably till that up, add some fresh dirt in there too, and just mix it together. So
yeah,
it's too late to try. I think it's too late to even try and put onions because that takes,
So many days.
so was it 70 or 90 days? I don't remember.
How
And
long?
yeah, thank you, Lori's World. I just did my garlic scapes and
Oh,
put
I
a
need
video
to
out.
harvest my garlic too.
I just did a video on that. And I froze them in little like puck size, and I put them in a Ziploc
Okay.
bag so I can just throw those in any dish that I make that needs garlic versus chopping it.
I see little baby cows running around.
How sweet.
Aw.
I'm like,
I
what
know,
is
Andy,
Oh.
me too.
So cute.
Amy, there was a question for you on your tricks. Oh, they're all running, all 4 of them.
There was a question for who?
What is that, squirrel by cow, Heather?
Yeah, it's cute. The question, celery, Jamie. They wanted to know how you grow your celery.
What did I do? Oh, actually, this that I've grown, we actually purchased the starch from a Mennonite store. And
There you go.
yeah, and I have them in a raised bed. And I have a combination of potting mix in there. And it's kind of like I started it when it was cooler weather because it's like, I don't know. But now they look great. I didn't start these from seed, so I really can't take credit for that. But I just keep them, put them in great soil, I guess, and just keep them watered when needed. I water them late in the evening, or if it's extremely hot, we'll give them a little bit of water in the morning before the sun hits up. But that's it.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have harvested mine this afternoon. I should have waited till this evening, but I was already out there. I'm like, they're just going. So, but like I said, I cut it off. I didn't pull it all out. I just cut towards the bottom, leaving that bottom still in the dirt so it will re-germinate and
That's
start growing
awesome,
again.
Troy.
Yeah, that's cool, Troy.
Ooh, you're more than welcome to shout out.
Yeah.
What is it?
The Vineyard Chicks made it to iHeartRadio.
Oh, good for them.
Shout out for them.
Ooh, wow.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah,
That's cool.
they're so sweet.
What are we
They're
missing in the
doing
chat?
so good with all their.
Oh, that's awesome, Lori. Sorry, it's 2 foot tall.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm coming to Lori's.
Well, they said to wait to
house
harvest it till it's at least 18 inches tall, so 2 foot. So yours is safe to harvest now if you wanted.
Yeah. You know what? I cut mine because it needed to be cut.
Yeah, well, the one that I harvested, for some reason, I think there was a mole or something or a mouse or something.
Yeah,
It had a hole
Lauren
there,
donated
and the
too.
top of the leaves were all starting to like curl up.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this don't look right. But the other 3 were fine. So I just went ahead and pulled it and harvested it, put it in the fridge. Oh, it's so good. It was good. Nothing wrong with it. It just looked funky.
I've had a huge problem with field mice out there getting in. But the good news is because there was a black snake out there last week,
Oh,
the mice are down. And so
man.
good.
I wish I had them. We don't have those. All I
What, don't
have
have any
is
snake,
garden
black
snakes.
snake?
I'm so.
Oh, we just went to that. We're on like a break
on
for the
West
heat
Coast.
right now. It's like 70s.
It's cooler today, don't you think?
Oh my goodness, yes, it's really nice. You can actually go out and sit on the porch with a slight breeze going.
I
It's
know.
really nice.
We're here.
We lost power
Okay.
here.
Okay, you guys ready?
Sure. You got more?
Okay, I got one more so far. What do you guys want to put up in your pantries before the end of summer or fall? We're thinking.
No.
Ground cherry
Enchilada
jelly.
sauce.
I would like to do if I can get enough ground cherries harvested.
I'm gonna do enchilada sauce. I'm gonna do soups. I'm gonna do more marinara sauce. I'm gonna do
I might end up putting some tomatoes in the freezer.
Oh, Maritza. Go ahead, you guys can. I'm sorry.
I'm thinking I
was
have a list of it.
I need to make a list.
Potatoes.
Yes,
That's
potatoes.
another one because they were such a big hit. And I want to do hot sauce this year.
Oh yeah.
I want to try and can one thing. I still have peppers in my freezer from last year that I
It
need.
just takes forever to cook it down.
I'm
Right.
saving up my bones to make my first bone broth.
Yep, that's another thing I need to do. I have.
As soon as I get, that's a fall project. So
Yeah.
fall winter, I'm going to do it in the fall winter. I've seen lots of people do it. When it gets closer, I'll get kind of a, I'll watch some videos and see.
That's a puppy. I love it.
I'm saving
to do. I have bone broth to do too.
Put it in the back.
Hey, Karen.
Aw.
Hey, Karen. What else? Oh, I have tallow to do.
Hi, Karen. Tallow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do have some beef bones because whenever we get our beef back, I always ask for the soup bones. So
I have a bunch of those too. How do you do yours, Heather? I have a bunch of them in the freezer from the local farmer I buy beef from.
I just put them in a big, huge stock pot and cook it for a couple of days.
You cook it for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm. Because so there's a difference between broth and bone broth, right?
Right.
And broth is just where you flavor the water quickly.
Yeah.
And you're going to use it right away for a gravy or a whatever quickly.
Right.
But the bone broth is where you're wanting to get the good stuff out of the bones.
Out of it.
Is that more like the gel?
Well,
I've been trying to learn about. It's more jelly.
That the bone marrow and things like that.
Yeah, I think I'll use my big roaster. I have a big roaster.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
And I can just do that, put it on low and let it just go.
And if you want to make it even more, you could add, garlic and celery and all that.
Right. Because I've done chicken broth.
It doesn't smell great while it's cooking down.
No, it doesn't. News.
But it tastes wonderful once it's done.
Yeah.
That wasn't very motivating, Lori.
Yeah.
Well, it does. It smells.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did like a bone broth, I guess. I probably should have let it sit longer, like you did, but it makes a great gravy. It's a great gravy.
Yeah, for sure. And then you want to skim off some of the fat once it cools down.
Yeah.
Off the top of it. You're not going to get all of it. That's kind of.
Oh, I tried to get all of it. When I was doing it, I was getting frustrated because I could not get all that fat. And then I was scared because we'd seen little pieces in there and it was like, what's going on?
It's not going to hurt it. It's just going to make it that much more flavorful.
I thought, it's never good now. It's got fat.
No, it's okay.
I messaged Leanne over at the Mennonite Farmhouse and I was like, is it okay? I was like freaking out. She said, it's fine. It's fine.
I wonder why.
What farmhouse?
Huh?
What farmhouse?
Leanne at the Mennonite Farmhouse.
Oh,
yeah. I wonder why. Does it not have flavor? Or does it just have an icky flavor you don't like? I wonder if you need to add in
salt,
a little pinch of salt.
That's a good. Add veggies to it. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Hi, Freebie. Welcome in.
Hey, Freebie. Hey, Rudy.
Clean. That's good multitasking. Hi, Rudy.
Welcome in, everyone. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Whoever are on, share them out if you can.
I want to know if Lori's did beef or chicken.
I did. I tried turkey.
See, I have no desire for that. None.
Really? Why not?
Yes. I still want to do the veggie. I have all the stuff in my freezer I've been saving. I have still not broke down and made the vegetable.
I would add more water, less bones and more water. Try that.
Yeah, I would say that you probably need a lot more water in it if it tastes too greasy.
Yeah, that's the thing with the turkey. But I do that with my turkey when I cook turkey. I will make, the roasted turkey.
Sure.
And then I put it in a stock pot and I cook it down and make soup. And then I take the bones out and then I make them turkey broth.
I just, I use it for Thanksgiving to make the gravy. And other than that, I have no other uses for the broth. Well, I guess I could do it for soup as well, but.
I save the bones after all that and I make bone meal.
Yeah.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
You should
So
somebody needs to do a video on that with the bone meal.
I did.
You just dry out. You
Oh,
have a
you do
video
have a
on it?
video?
Yeah, I don't think it was really detailed. It's
Well,
one
you
of
gotta
my.
redo it then.
I did a chicken meal where I baked a chicken and then I made soup and then what else did I do? I did a couple of things with it and then the bones. But yeah, you just dry them out in your oven until they'll turn like a white color. And then some of the bigger pieces you'll have to use like a little mallet to break them up smaller, but you can use a strong grinder to grind the smaller ones up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, handicapped traveler, my grandmother used to do the ham bone and the white navy beans. That was one of the soups that she used to make with the
Oh,
leftover ham. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I love lentils. Lentils are good.
Me too. They remind me of a pinto bean, to be honest, like a refried bean.
Yeah.
I put carrots and garlic in mine when I cook it. So, and I have some. Yeah, exactly. So I want to make some. Like, that's a soup that I'd like to do this winter. Not to necessarily can, unless I find a safe one to can. But yeah, why not, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So one of my goals this
Exactly.
year is to do, instead of the quart size, I want to do like the pint size jars of soup. So that way they're an easy grab dump, like you would go and open up a can of Campbell's, right? And just
Yeah.
heat it up.
Well, like especially if you're not feeling good and you want to warm something up quick,
Yeah.
and you don't have the energy to put away leftovers.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And I want to try canning baked beans and pie filling.
I want to do pie filling. I want to
don't
do the
know
apple
what
pie
these are.
filling. I want
Yeah.
to try salsa. I want, I just want to do so much.
Ooh,
I
I
know.
know.
But sometimes one person, it's hard to do everything, right?
I did the apple pie filling.
Yeah. And it's one of the things I just like I'll put stuff in my freezer and just like, okay, I'm going to do that and get to it over the winter when it's not as busy outside.
Oh, okay.
I did too, peach butter, accidentally.
Oh, I know what those are now. Okay. Oh,
That sounds good. Peach butter. I love apple butter. Peach butter, I've never
I
had.
like honey butter.
I do too.
I haven't had that either.
I made it. I
guys
love
know?
honey butter. I make it for the holidays to use on dinner rolls.
Yeah.
But I'll also put an apple butter out there as well.
Anyone have suggestions on herbs or anything for acid reflux? I haven't had Nexium for a week. I'm eating a spoon or two of yogurt when I feel heartburn coming on. I feel like
Stay away from tomato-based products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay away from anything with high acid levels in it. I'm going to say, well, that's not really.
Couldn't you Google that, Dee, to see if they have
I'm
any
thinking
idea?
that maybe, but I don't know if peppermint would work, like a tea. I know that helps if your stomach is upset.
lemon balm, chamomile, caraway, milk thistle, licorice. Because of the esophagus. Heartburn is very common and very unpleasant. It's triggered when stomach acid backs up into the esophagus. Esophagus. What a word, huh?
Thank you, Lori. Have fun out in the garden.
One commonly used natural heartburn remedy is calcium. I'm reading off the.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Things with calcium may help.
Thank you so much, Lori. We truly appreciate that. You be safe out there.
I don't know.
We appreciate you coming in.
My mom
And
had trouble with
peppermint.
acid reflux too, and I told her if she would cook down the tomato products, that would help.
Oh yeah, tomato products like that go good. They make
Slow
mine.
and slow, that helps with the acidity level. So if you have to have something, Dee, then just cook it really slow and longer.
Yeah,
But-
get more of the stuff out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, you could just eat a little piece of the leaf as well.
Of what?
Lemon balm or peppermint.
Not peppermint for acid reflux. I'm always afraid to give any advice to anybody because I really
I don't know. Those were just
I really don't know.
that's what it researched on the search thingy said. Not my
I know if you're nauseous or
Disclaimer,
something,
do your own research.
do your own research. Those were some options you can look into.
I know when you're nauseous
so
and
You're
not
not
comfortable.
doctors or nurses.
Okay. You have to try and see, I guess. If one of the
They're
Somebody in here-
outside, they're digging into my ground or something. They're making some noise. Can y'all hear
Okay.
it?
No.
Who's digging in your ground?
They're paving part of our front yard, and putting up a carport. So they're doing construction.
Oh, wow. Is that
Bring-
where your camper is going to go?
Yeah, we're making a spot for the camper to keep it safe.
Good.
That's good.
Also, my car got hail damage several years ago, and I told my hubby I wouldn't let him get me another car until we got a carport, because what's the point? It's Texas. So, because it'll just get damaged again. I'm not that vain. I can handle it.
Dee said, laughing out loud, I have a nursing degree. It's okay. Sometimes.
Yeah, but they don't teach you about herbs.
No tomatoes, chocolate, nothing acidic. Yeah, that makes sense.
Chocolate? No, not chocolate.
Sorry, y'all.
You're fine.
Well, I don't want to get y'all in trouble nor myself, because they were getting a little loud out there in the living room.
You're
Like,
fine.
keep it down.
I didn't
My family.
I didn't hear them.
Oh, okay. As long as let me know if you
Hear my construction out here outside my house. My front
well,
yard
they're
is
here talking, and they're just getting louder and louder. And some of their language ain't the best.
oh
Just being guys.
yeah, I know. I was in the backyard and they were coming to look at something, and I could hear Ben in the front yard cussing. I'm like, what is that? And I looked out the window. I was like, oh, it's just Kobe and his guy, and guys are just being guys and out there.
Right. I'm tired today. Are you guys tired today?
Nope.
I'm tired because I woke up, took naproxen, and laid on the heating pad for an hour.
Nope. I'll tell you,
Oh,
Heather.
I'm tired, but I've been going for days on end. Like,
I'll be honest with you. Last week took all my
I'm the
emotion
same way.
and everything
Definitely
out of
not
me,
gonna
and
do all
I
that
did do a
stuff.
lot of resting.
I can't do a lot of
Saturday,
food.
well-
It makes me sick.
Saturday we were putting up fencing for most of the day, plus all the other things that I do. And then yesterday I was finishing a new
I agree, Christy.
30-foot raspberry row, plus
Oh,
all the
wow.
other things I do in the
Nice.
day. So I feel tired today.
Well, then you should just rest. When you feel tired, just
Yeah.
don't
But I can't.
Why
overdo it.
not?
Because I feel like my internal self is like, no.
Well, then that's on you, and you need to learn how to give yourself grace, because if there's nothing major that you have to go do, then I would just take it easy today.
And knowing
just
you,
say,
you
you
probably
know
got
what?
everything
It's okay,
under
because
control, but you're thinking ahead.
tomorrow's a new day. If your
Yes.
body's tired, it's telling you need to slow down a bit.
I agree with
Or
you.
then you're going to end up sick, and then you're not going to be beneficial to your family.
I second the motion on that. I agree
I've
with you.
heard it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you need to
Slow
like
down,
chill
slow
out.
down.
Okay.
We're ganging up. Look, everybody in the chat is
You
agreeing.
can look out
so
the window, girl, and see that baby calf. So you're good.
Yeah,
You
you're
already been out there today and took
Yeah,
care
I
of what
haven't
you could.
done a whole lot today.
And that's
Just
okay.
a few things a
That's
little
okay.
bit.
Do not feel bad. You constantly going. All y'all are constantly going.
Yeah.
When you have animals like that, you guys are always going. You know.
Yeah, I usually
Yeah.
have like 1 day a week where I'm slow. And then
You're entitled,
body
girl. You're
to
entitled.
recover from the
You are
other days. Is
entitled.
what it
Every
is.
one of y'all on a panel and in the chat, you're entitled to have at least one day
just
to
take a
yourself.
day.
I'm sorry.
Take a day.
Take that break. Regroup. Refresh your body, your mind, everything.
Do your chores that you have to do, what you're responsible for, but
Do the most
don't feel
important.
like you have to go out and plant the orchard today.
right.
Do the main
go
thing.
do some weed whacking.
Prioritize
Yeah.
what you need to do.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Plus the heat. The heat will kill you too out there.
Hey, I
Yeah,
also
that was
everybody
actually
in the
not counting.
everybody in the chat. I want to give a shout out to Adrian, Indiana Backyard Gardener. She is doing her first live that I believe that I've not attended at 4:00. So right after this chat,
For
head over
Eastern
to
time,
Indiana.
Central.
Starting the
We
day.
want
That's
everybody
Head over to
who's on
Indiana Backyard
support
Gardener.
her.
She is in the chat right now, and let's go show her some love and
You
some
have-
support.
Adrian, if you type the word living, it should drop your link so people can come over.
Yeah, Adrian, type
yours.
living.
A minute.
3 p.m. Central.
See if it still works. Yeah, 3
Do you
p.m.
have a
Central,
specific topic?
4 p.m.
Adrian?
Eastern.
What, Gail? I'm sorry.
Do you have a specific topic, Adrian, that you're talking about today? A subject?
It might be a surprise.
Maybe it is. I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
But I did take
Inquiring minds want to know.
I took Adrian's advice on her video. So I have
she
cabbage
did not
that it
post
just
it.
my
I'm gonna
cabbage
drop the
didn't do
link.
well because it got too hot and something got a hold of my cabbage. So I was watching one of Adrian's videos, and I even said it on my video today. I'm just gonna leave those cabbage plants there so the bugs can eat that versus my stuff that's growing nice in the garden. So I'll let them feast on that.
Yeah.
Okay, I dropped her live link in the chat. So if y'all want to go over there and you can come back or whatever, go over, hit that link, go over, hit the notify me button and give her a thumbs up. And that way you'll get notified when she goes live.
Yes.
That's what it is.
The floor is actually moving here because of something they're doing out there.
Yes. Is that what it's called? A
I
trap
said
crap?
that so wrong.
That just almost came out of my mouth as trap crap.
That's what I was about to say. Anyway. Trap crap.
Oh,
trap.
you're welcome. You're welcome, Adrian.
Her subject today is just whatever.
Yeah.
Were you reading it too that way, Heather?
Huh?
Did you read it that way too?
Yes, I did.
Good.
No, I read it the right way, but it came out the wrong way.
Right.
Karen, for me, I'm Pacific Standard Time, and it's 12:55.
Hi, Kitty. Kitty.
Oh, I love it.
Don't forget about there's Tina.
Can y'all
When are
hear
you
that?
guys live again?
Huh?
Tina and Gail.
What?
You'll hear them begging
You're
on my
right.
house.
Yeah, I'm not a cat person. Cute, but not a cat person. I used to be, but not no more. There's a story behind that. I'll have to tell you why.
Well, I had a kitty that didn't speak English, and it would climb up my legs like a tree.
What do you mean it didn't speak? I didn't know
And it wouldn't use the litter box. And so I put it in the bathroom, and it would use the litter box outside of the litter box.
I had a cat pee on my toilet once inside it. Like it stood up on the toilet and went to the bathroom.
Really?
What?
Yeah,
Must have been trained that way.
Did you know? His name was Sylvester.
I finally put that
Trained to do that.
outside. I'm like, you're not being inside anymore. You're not climbing up my legs like a tree. It hurt.
You think?
Anyways, that cat was amazing outside. Got along with my German Shepherd. It got squirrels. It got along with raccoons. Like they would eat together.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they
Very
would.
interesting.
That is really interesting.
I had this one raccoon, and some kids that I watched, they had the same raccoon several blocks away that would come visit them as well.
Oh, wow,
And
Christy,
we
that's
called her
awesome.
One Eye because she only had one eye. And pretty soon she brought all her little babies, and they would sit at my sliding door
Oh, that's terrible.
looking off you. I didn't have any farm animals then, but so it was. I haven't never seen a raccoon property now.
My Amish friends, we were over there one day, probably a year ago, and her little girl, Priscilla Beth, I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, I'm watching the baby. There was raccoon babies, so they were over there with the babies, playing with them. I was like, oh, be careful, because you don't know where the mama is. But apparently the mama didn't mind because, the mama never did anything, so.
I had an orange cat that was 18 pounds, and I got him from the hood, literally. Anyways, wow. His name was Garfield, and he would sit. They have garages that are like ground level, like lower than the house, because some of the older neighborhoods have like you have to go upstairs to get into the house. Mm-hmm. So the garage would be lower. Well, the cat would sit on the peak and straddle it and just watch the whole neighborhood. When he would come in from outside, he'd wash his feet in the water bowls. So I'd have to change it out.
Oh, wow.
And he'd wash his feet. Oh. But he was fun. My oldest daughter and him would play in the backyard. She had a kiddie pool, and they would chase each other. She would chase him through the kiddie pool.
Okay, Adrian, we'll be over there.
Oh, 2 minutes. It's the countdown. But that cat was just hilarious. We lived in a cul-de-sac before we lived here, and he'd lay right in the middle of there. Yep, you're going to drive around me. I'm not moving.
Well, it's funny because
if you guys could put the link to Adrian's live in the chat, that'd be awesome.
I already did.
Yeah, Jamie did.
I got it already.
When I met my husband, he had 2 cats, Nikki and Trisha. And apparently the cats loved me so much that they came in that's how he kind of knew like I was the right one, because the cats came to me to sit up on my lap. And
there's the link again, you guys, for her live. Go over there and get ready for her.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure she's going to be going on Mondays now from now on after us ladies. So she's going to be a part of the Monday. I want to say Monday, maybe Monday, but I'm not happy with that word, but something Monday.
That's it. Something Monday.
Pretty much.
The Monday bunch. Dun, 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 the Monday bunch.
Thank you, everybody, for coming and joining us today.
Yeah, thank you, Jamie.
We appreciate each and every one of you. Please head on over to Adrian. I'll probably spell her name wrong, but the Indiana Backyard Gardener. She's going on. She'll be on after us come Mondays now. So please head over. Make sure that you hit everybody's thumbs up before you leave. And we will see you all next Monday. Or actually, we're going to see you over there at Adrian's. Wait a minute.
Yep. And then
we'll
see you on Wednesday.
Adrian's.
We'll see you on Wednesday and Thursday of this week. Be blessed.
Have a beautiful day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Jamie.
Bye, you guys. Thanks for coming, y'all. Love y'all.